everybody. Welcome back to Goodnight Lighthouse. I'm Miss Dorothy, and I'm here to read you another story. And Happy New Year! It's the first day of a new year and the first day of a new month. It's January, and I have a book that's called Meet January. Meet January. This is a book about a little girl whose name is January. And we get to explore with her all the things that happen in the month of January. What a great book, what a great idea. We need to find out everything that's going to happen this month. Are you ready to get inside this book with Miss Dorothy? Good. I need you to sit up and listen up, because here we go. The Calendar Kids, Meet January, written by April Martin. This is January. January loves to snuggle up in bed. She loves to have pretend campfires inside with her family. She loves to eat s'mores. She loves her sleeping bag. She loves the pretend stars on her bedroom wall, too. Ooh, January likes lots of things about being cuddly and warm. What January doesn't love is the cold. Her toes freeze. Her nose freezes. Even her hair freezes rock solid. Every time she wants to play outside, she has to put on layers and layers of warm clothes. It takes forever to get ready. After only a few minutes outside, she has to run in to warm up. Oh my, it does take a long time to go outside when it's winter time. All winter break, January got to sleep in, enjoy her new toys, and play with Flurry, her pet fox. Best of all, January got to celebrate the new year. Each day she marked off her calendar. Just 4 days left until school starts back. Her days off were coming to an end. Christmas break is a lot of fun, but then you have to go back to school. Finally, the day had come. There were no more days left of winter break, and tomorrow she had to go back to school. Worst part of all, she had to walk to school in the cold. Oh no. January's mom had a surprise for her the next morning to help her get excited for school. She made her favorite food, snowman pancakes for breakfast. Come on, January. It's time to wake up and get ready for school, her mom yelled from downstairs. Mom's trying to get January to wake up, and she made her a yummy breakfast. January pretended to be asleep. January pretended Flurry was sick. January even pretended she was sick. Her mom didn't fall for it. Oh, January, my snowflake, you get to see your friends again. You get to wish everyone a Happy New Year, she said. It's time to go. Come on, get up. All right, January, get up. So January got up. She got dressed. She ate her pancakes. She got dressed even more. She said bye to Flurry, and she walked to school. Each step she took, she was more and more cold. Oh no, she thought. I can't feel my nose. I can't feel my toes. My hair even hurts. Something was unusual about today. Today had to be the coldest day in the history of all cold days. It can be really cold in January. By the time January got to school, she was frozen solid. She couldn't move. She couldn't enjoy her friends. She couldn't tell everyone about the new year. All January could do was sit and sit and sit. Oh, and she could drip and drip and drip. She was so cold. Her whole class started to laugh at her. June and July thought for sure this was all a joke and asked, are you really frozen? Her closest friends, December and February, were the only ones not laughing. February reminded her that winter will be over one day. December chimed in. It's okay, January. We understand. They understand why she's so cold. Miss Season spoke up and calmed the class. Now, everyone, let's think what causes frozen things like ice to melt, right? Now, what do they all have in common? What causes things like ice to melt? When it sits in the car all day, when I eat it, when the sunshine comes out. That's right. So what do all those things have in common? Heat! Heat! One by one, the class got up and helped move January by the window. Thankfully, the sun was coming out. She waited until she could feel her nose. She waited until she could feel her toes. She waited until her hair didn't hurt anymore. Finally, by lunchtime, she was warm again. Good thing they put her in the sunshine. Oh, mittens, I sure wish winter was over, January thought. December and February were happy to talk to January again, but couldn't figure out why she was so blue. What's wrong? Her friends asked. It's just too cold. Look, even my hair is still frozen. I want to play outside without freezing. I should just move to Florida where it's warm all year. I miss the trees and the grass and picking flowers. February had an idea, so she whispered her idea to Miss Seasons, and she agreed. Oh, what's their idea? During lunch, February and Miss Seasons turned on the heaters. They drew and they drew and they glued and they glued. January went to lunch. When they were finished, Miss Season walked to the lunchroom and asked for January to come to the classroom. Ta-da! They turned it into a sunny day. Oh, February, you are the best, January squealed. Look, they put up flowers and sunshine and clouds. They made it a sunny day. February showed January where she could pick flowers. She sat and ate the rest of her lunch with her on the green, green grass. January was no longer blue. She was so cozy, so warm, and it felt like a warm spring day. Oh, I almost forgot, January announced. Happy New Year! She remembered. That's what happens in January. On the way home, December, January, and February built a snowman and snow kids. They made snowballs and snow cones. Flurry joined in too. Oh, I guess winter can be fun too, January thought. Now she's realizing how much fun you can have in January. Until January was frozen solid once again. Oh no, not again. It happened again. January is such a cold, cold month.
Wow, what a great book. January is a busy, busy month. A lot happens. Little January was cold because it's still cold in January and there's still snow. And she had to go back to school because Christmas break was over. So busy, so much to do. We learned so much about the month of January and got to meet a girl named January. What an interesting name. I like this book. I like that we got to read it together, kick off the new year and the new month, learning all about the month of January. That was so much fun. I'm so glad you came back in this new year to read a book with Miss Dorothy. You know, we read books every day last year, and that was so much fun. But there are so many more books out there, books that we're going to read this year. And I sure hope you're going to come along every day to see all these adventures we get to go on in these books. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have 365 days to read books. That's so exciting. I can't wait to read them all, and I want to make sure you're right here with me. So be sure to come back and see Miss Dorothy, and whatever you do every day in this new year, obey, and obey right away. And then come back and see me because I'm going to be sitting right here ready to read another book to you. Bye!
Thanks for reading with Miss Dorothy. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you'll come back soon to read another. What's your favorite book? Drop Miss Dorothy a note and let me know. I'll go find it, and I'll read it to you. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you soon.